What happens when love challenges age-old conventions of Japan's monarchy? This is what exactly happened in the romantic tale of Princess Mako of Japan, who chose the heart over the crown. Princess Mako, the eldest daughter of Crown Prince Akishino of Japan, was destined for a life of royal duties and privilege. Yet her heart had other plans. Imagine the inner turmoil for a princess knowing that choosing love means giving up everything you've known. By choosing her love, Kei, she would have to renounce her royal title, stepping away from the royal privileges and the duties she was born into. Their journey is not just a love story, but a battle against centuries of tradition, intense media scrutiny, and a scandal that threatened to overshadow their relationship. How did they withstand the pressure? What drove Princess Mako to make such a big decision? How did she feel stepping away from the royal life to embrace a future so radically different from what she was destined for? Let's watch the full video and find out. If you haven't, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Their story begins at the International Christian University in Tokyo, a place not typically chosen by members of Japan's imperial family, who usually attend the prestigious Gakushuin University, favored by elites and royals alike. Yet, Princess Mako chose a different path, seeking a broader, more diverse educational experience. It was here that the princess's life would take a dramatic and romantic turn. In the spring of 2012, the campus was abuzz with an event aimed at students interested in studying abroad, a venue pulsing with the energy of young minds eager to explore the world. Princess Mako, with a quiet demeanor, yet an intense curiosity about the world beyond the palace walls, was among the attendees. Her previous experiences overseas had ignited a passion for cultural and academic exploration, making this event the perfect setting for what was to come. At the same event, Kei Komuro was also present. He was not a royal or even from an affluent background. He was a commoner, raised by a single mother. His bright smile and open, approachable manner made him stand out among the crowd. When Mako and Kei met, there was an immediate connection. Their conversation flowed easily. Mako, intrigued by Kei's perspective and inspired by his ambitions, found herself drawn to him in a way she had never expected. As their friendship developed, it became clear that this was no ordinary connection. As the months passed, Mako and Kei's relationship deepened. And by September 2017, they were confident in their commitment to each other and announced their engagement, setting a wedding date for the following year. However, their journey was far from smooth. Soon after their engagement, a financial dispute involving Kei's mother came to light, casting a shadow over their plans. The media scrutiny intensified, with critics questioning Kei's suitability as a consort to a princess. This controversy led to a postponement of their wedding, thrusting the couple into a whirlwind of public debate and personal uncertainty. Throughout this challenging time, their love was tested in ways most can scarcely imagine. Kei's decision to study law at Fordham University in New York added another layer of complexity, stretching their commitment across continents. When he returned to Japan after 3 years, amidst the global pandemic, they faced yet another hurdle, a mandatory quarantine that delayed their long-anticipated reunion. Despite the obstacles, their commitment never wavered. And finally, the day came when Princess has to be married to the love of her life. It was the morning of October 26, 2021. As the sun rose over Tokyo, a day unlike any other in the annals of Japan's royal history unfolded. Princess Mako, dressed not in lavish bridal attire, a simple yet elegant ensemble, prepared to make a decision that would forever alter the course of her life. At approximately 10 a.m. local time, with the city bustling around her, she left her royal residence for the last time as a princess. The scene was poignant. Before departing, Mako bowed deeply to her parents, Crown Prince Fumihito and Crown Princess Kiko, expressing her gratitude and love. In a heartfelt moment, she also embraced her younger sister, bidding a tender farewell to her former life. This was no ordinary royal wedding. There were no grand processions, no opulent ceremonies, and no throngs of cheering onlookers. Instead, Mako and her betrothed, Kei Komuro, chose a path of simplicity, opting to register their marriage quietly at a local government office. It was a stark departure from tradition, especially for a member of a royal family steeped in centuries of ceremonial splendor. Mako said then, "He is someone I cannot do without." Komuro echoed her devotion. "I want to live the only life I have with the person I love." Princess Mako's marriage to Kei, a commoner, meant that she would renounce her royal status, a sacrifice dictated by Japan's imperial house law. This law, which permits only male succession, says that female members of the imperial family must relinquish their titles upon marrying outside of nobility. Furthermore, in a move that underscored her commitment to their chosen life together, Mako decided against accepting the customary lump sum payment, about 1.3 million, that female royals receive upon losing their imperial status. This decision came amid widespread public scrutiny over her fiancé, particularly regarding a financial dispute involving his mother. Opting out of the payment was perhaps a gesture aimed at distancing their union from taxpayer funds, emphasizing that their love was not a transaction. They desired to start afresh without further controversy. With Mako's departure from the royal family, the already thinning imperial lineage faced further challenges. The responsibility of the chrysanthemum throne now rested heavily on the young shoulders of Prince Hisehito, Mako's brother, the sole male heir of his generation. After exchanging vows in a markedly understated ceremony, Mako Komuro, formerly Princess Mako of Japan, embarked on a new chapter of her life and started afresh in Manhattan, New York. Mako turned down a 1.3 billion payout and chose to carve out her own path, focusing on her professional and personal growth. Mako's profound love for art and cultural heritage, nurtured during her academic pursuits at the International Christian University, and further developed through studies abroad at the University of Edinburgh and the University of Leicester, now found a new outlet. Mako's expertise in art history and her specialized training in art museum and gallery studies made her an ideal candidate for an interesting role at one of the world's most renowned art institutions. She joined the Metropolitan Museum of Art with the humble title of an unpaid volunteer. There, Mako began assisting curators within the museum's Asian art collection, particularly focusing on preparing an exhibition dedicated to the life of a 13th century monk, a pivotal figure in the introduction of Buddhism throughout Japan. Her work at the museum required meticulous preparation and often involved extensive research in the museum's comprehensive library. According to a former curator, Mako was not only qualified but actively engaged in the museum's collection, handling pieces that each held stories spanning centuries of Asian history. Kei Komuro, her husband, has since become a lawyer and worked at a New York law firm. Mako and Kei live together happily and has yet to have any children. In the end, the story of Mako and Kei continues to unfold, like a modern-day fairy tale reversed. What do you think of this union? That's it, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.